Irina Semikop's Meeting Confirmed is the first installment in her contemporary love series, a novel that explores intimacy stripped of appearances, the fragility of human connection, and the risks of vulnerability. At its heart lies Adeline, a 26-year-old woman who finds herself at the quiet end of a relationship that never truly blossomed into love. There is no dramatic breakup, no explosive confrontation, just the slow realization that what she had was not enough, and that she has been living in a life defined more by absence than fulfillment. Adeline's decision to move forward comes in the form of an unusual blind date. Unlike traditional encounters, this meeting is designed to remove the distractions of identity. There are no faces, no names, no physical cues, only a voice behind block glass. This setup forces Adeline to confront what intimacy really means when stripped of appearances. Can connection thrive when all that exists is conversation, tone, and vulnerability? The novel's premise is deceptively simple, but Semikop uses it to probe deeply into the psychology of love. Adeline's past relationship serves as a backdrop, highlighting the emptiness of a bond without true intimacy. Her new encounter, by contrast, is raw and unsettling. Without the safety of labels or appearances, she must navigate the tension between desire and fear, attraction and suspicion. The anonymity of the meeting becomes both liberating and terrifying, pushing her to confront truths she has long avoided. The man behind the glass is equally complex. He is not presented as a savior or a perfect romantic lead, but as someone who once fell in love without knowing how to hold it. His voice carries both warmth and danger, hinting at a history of broken expectations. The dynamic between him and Adeline is charged with ambiguity. Are they building something real, or are they trapped in a performance of intimacy that cannot survive beyond the glass? Semikop's writing emphasizes emotional honesty. The dialogue between Adeline and her unseen partner is layered with vulnerability, hesitation, and the kind of raw confessions that rarely surface in ordinary encounters. The absence of physical presence forces them to rely on words, exposing the fragility of human connection. In this way, the novel becomes a meditation on what love truly is. Is it built on appearances, or does it thrive in the unseen spaces between two voices? Thematically, Meeting Confirmed explores identity, intimacy, and the risks of opening oneself to another. Adeline's journey is not about finding the perfect partner. It is about confronting her own fears, her own need for validation, and her own capacity to trust. The blind date becomes a mirror, reflecting both her desires and her insecurities. The novel's atmosphere is moody and psychological, with a pacing that mirrors the tension of the encounter. Each chapter builds on the uncertainty of the meeting, layering secrets and revelations until the climax delivers both shock and clarity. By the end, Adeline's experience leaves her changed. Whether the connection survives or not, she has confronted the truth about herself and the nature of intimacy. What makes Meeting Confirmed stand out in contemporary romance is its experimental approach. By removing names and faces, Semikop forces readers to focus on the essence of connection. The novel challenges traditional notions of love, asking whether intimacy can exist without identity, and whether vulnerability is possible when stripped of the usual markers of attraction. Ultimately, Meeting Confirmed is not just a love story, it is a psychological exploration of intimacy, identity, and the risks of human connection. Adeline's journey resonates because it is both deeply personal and universally relatable. In a world obsessed with appearances, the novel reminds us that true intimacy lies in vulnerability, honesty, and the courage to connect without masks.